It was 3:07 a.m. when the monitor showed a hallway that didn't exist. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'd been staring at these screens for 6 months. Every camera, every angle, every blind spot burned into my brain. There were 12 cameras in the building. The screen labelled Cam 13 had never been there before. I leaned closer to the desk, the cheap plastic chair creaking beneath me. The hum of the fluorescent lights overhead suddenly felt louder, like they were buzzing directly inside my skull. I checked the monitor grid again. 1, 2, 12. And then 13. The hallway on the screen was narrow, dimly lit, and lined with doors on both sides. The walls looked old, older than the rest of the corporate office I was guarding. No carpet, no motivational posters, just peeling paint and shadows that seemed too deep for the lighting. I rubbed my eyes hard and looked again. Still there. Okay, I muttered, forcing a laugh. Sleep deprivation, that's all. Night shift does that to you, especially when you're alone. The building was supposed to be empty after 9 p.m. No employees, no cleaners, no visitors. Just me, the cameras, and the quiet. Too much quiet. I reached for the radio clipped to my belt and tapped it once, out of habit. "Security to dispatch," I said. "Quick system check." Static answered me. Then dispatcher's tired voice crackled through. "Go ahead, Mark. Do we have 13 cameras in the building?" There was a pause. I could picture her checking the system, chewing on a pen like she always did. "No," she said slowly. "You've got 12. Why?" My stomach tightened. "I'm seeing another feed," I said, labelled 13. Another pause, longer this time. "That's not possible," she said. "Are you sure you're not misreading?" The feed flickered. For half a second, the hallway went dark. Then it came back. Something was standing at the far end, not moving, just there. The shape was human-sized, but wrong. Too tall. Shoulders slumped like they were hanging off a coat rack instead of a spine. Its face, if it had one, was swallowed by shadow. I felt my pulse in my throat. "Dispatch," I whispered. "There's someone on the camera." "Which camera?" she asked, suddenly alert. I hesitated. 13. Silence. Then, very quietly, she said, "Mark, there is no camera 13. The figure took one step forward. The movement was jerky, like a bad frame rate, skipping instead of walking. I pushed back from the desk so fast, my chair slammed into the wall behind me. The radio crackled again. "Mark," dispatch said. "Are you seeing things?" "I'm not," I snapped. "I'm wide awake." The thing on the screen tilted its head. I swear. It was looking directly at the camera, at me. The feed zoomed in on its own. I hadn't touched anything. The hallway doors began to open one by one, slowly, silently, revealing nothing but darkness inside. The figure didn't move as they opened. It just stood there, watching. My breathing was too loud. I was suddenly aware of how alone I was, how far the nearest human being was, how thin the walls felt. "Dispatch," I said, barely able to form the words. "Tell me what floor camera 13 is on." She didn't answer immediately. When she did, her voice had dropped to a whisper. "There is no floor for it," she said. "But..." "Mark? What?" I asked. "I'm looking at your other feeds," she said. "Every hallway camera is showing the same thing." My blood ran cold. I looked up. CAM1, CAM4, CAM7.